Hello there and welcome to my channel. I'm Evie May and I'm back with another episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. So today we're on Eternia, again, and we are going back from our last episode where we did a villager hunting, which we got Cookie because Luca moved out. So on top of that we also had a campsite, villager, and as I was out doing my stuff I quickly went to the Nookling shop, as you do. And I found this beautiful, not beautiful, but like I did really like it and I think it would be like really nice in our kitchen, which I think has been coming along great. I also just grabbed a watering can and I think I grabbed a shovel. But as it turns out too, which was not as well as announcements, but Flick was also staying on our island. She had a lot of announcements because as you can see here, we had Cookie. And if you've never seen Cookie, here she is. I'm a great fan, love Cookie. I think she's so sweet, so cute. And I think she'll make a wonderful addition to our island. So I was really grateful that turnout went well. We also found out Annalisa's sick, and now in the episode I didn't go and get medication for her, but I did do it after the fact because she has been sick before and I didn't have the Nookling shop because it was being upgraded at the time and I could not get medication to her. So this time I did not ignore her being sick and I did get her medication. It was just off camera, so I'm not abusing my villagers. I am making sure they get proper healthcare. Do not hold me accountable. It's okay. So, as I said, we had a villager hunting. We had someone staying at our campsite. So with that, I decided to go in to Nook after this, and I bought a plot. And as he was talking, it turned out that this was actually our last plot available for our villagers. So we have 9 villagers currently on our island, so that means we have room for one more person. So that means, even though I said in the last episode that I was not going to go off villager hunting, it turns out I kind of, well, buying that, I kind of put it on myself to go villager hunting. But just, I was hoping with the campsite villager. So we'll check out and see who is staying at our campsite, just in case, you know, they're great, we want them. But as you know with my luck, and as you can probably guess that, when it comes to the villagers, I don't get really good luck. So we put them over here. I thought this was just a decent spot to keep them for now. It's right over by Antonio's house, so they'll have a great neighbor. And I decided quickly just to go down and check out who this is, just in case I would get lucky and get out of Nook Miles shopping. Not Nook Miles shopping, but just out of the torture of buying the tickets and then going to the plane, going on the airport, going back and forth and back and forth. And I did not get lucky, so we are going villager hunting! Kill me! I'm joking. At least we get lots of leaves and stuff, so when Leaf visits the island, we can give them some leaves and make some money off that, so I can't complain too much. So other than filling up our final plot on the island, our other goal for this episode was to make some money so that way I can go and pay off the rest of my house loan, which I will get into very quickly actually, because I did mention in my last video that I was getting a new computer. I got the Mac Studio and I should be getting it later today actually. So in preparation for that, I've been like cleaning up a spare room and stuff and getting that all ready, and I haven't really been able to record. Now I have been playing Animal Crossing daily just to log in and get a few things done to see what's happening on the island. However, I haven't been able to record as I said, and I will also just take a quick break from what I'm saying and just say, notice that snow leopard on the island, or tiger, whatever it is. She came back and forth twice. So like when I leave this island and go on to the next one, she was there again, and for a minute I thought it was fate that I probably chose the leopard. Thankfully I did not listen to that and continued because I was really pleased. So stay tuned for who our final villager on Eternia is. Back to what I was saying though, as I was saying in the last episode as well, I was getting a new Mac Studio, so I haven't actually been able to record anything in the last while. Which, I mean, I think is pretty worth it. I got a Mac Studio, so I will give a quick rundown of everything that's been happening on the island. So I was able to pay off my loan because of Flick, thankfully. I spent many hours trying to catch the bugs of that day. So for the November bugs I have left, or fish, I do have to get the walking stick, which is really difficult to get because it comes in at 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then it shows up again 5 p.m. 7 p.m. So it's got a really short and narrow window, which makes it really difficult. And the thing is too, it's really narrow. And I've only seen one, and I kind of messed up catching it because I frightened it. It's very difficult to see, is the issue. So it makes it so hard. And last night I accidentally was out at 10 p.m. trying to catch it. I didn't realize the timing of it, so I was just doing that forever. Not realizing, but that's okay because I also have to catch the golden trout, which has been giving me such a terrible time. Like I cannot get it, so I'm gonna have to like stock up on fish food to try and catch it, or fish bait I think it's called, and catch that. But I realized too, I actually have 2 3 waterfalls, so I've been only going to 1 mainly and then 1 when I'm on my quick runs, so I'm hoping to get that done. But with that said as well, since I was out hunting late at night, and if anyone who plays Animal Crossing knows what spawns at night, so on one hand I do have good news. I did catch the tarantula and I've donated to Blathers, so that is good, but I will apologize that I was not able to get that on camera because, as I said, I just haven't been able to film for a couple days. So on one hand, it's good, but I kind of do wish that the tarantula appearing and stuff like that would have happened on recording. And now with the new computer, I can do like a live recording as I'm playing Animal Crossing, because right now to do that, I have to hook up 2 different computers and like record my voice on one and then play it on the other one, because like I said, like me and my partner, we both have very old computers and it's just been a bit of a struggle trying to record, create content with that. So from now on, I will be able to record like a voiceover as I play the game, which I'm looking really forward to because it's more fun with like natural and live reactions as opposed to just re-recording over it. And sometimes like I forget things, or like right now where everything kind of feels rushed. So I'm looking really forward to change the content and release some Sims videos too. So if you're into The Sims, stay tuned. I am looking so forward to finally getting the Sims videos. So this is the final island I go to. However, I was really pleased because it was cherries, and if, as you may know, that the sister fruit, or like, not sister fruit, but like your native fruit, whatever it is, the other fruits sell for more. And I said that so backwards, I apologize. But with that, I still see Marina, which was fantastic. Hello, Marina, and welcome to our island. You're gonna make a great addition, I will say that. I was really happy. I've had her on my last, not my last island, but my previous, like my first island. And I found some pictures from my first island. I'm gonna post on Tumblr soon, just to like throwbacks to my original island from like 2020. And I mean, it wasn't like a crazy island. I know a lot of people like went all out on their 2020 island. I did not. But yeah, she was part of it, and I think I had Diana too. And if it wasn't about villagers, I'm okay with getting them. Kind of hope to see, but I was so hoping to find Flurry when I was out hunting, because I had her just for like a week before I restarted my island. It made that difficult decision because I like a few of the villagers I had on that island, and she was the one I was really hoping to find, or Daisy as well. Daisy's a dog, if you don't know who she is. She's really cute. I had her on New Leaf, and she actually came off one of my friends' islands when I was visiting their island, like, back in 2013, I think it was, and she's been staying with me ever since. Whenever I, like, log onto New Leaf, like, every couple of years when I remember I have a New Leaf and I check that out, I always make sure Daisy's there, and as of now, she has not left, and I'm so worried that Daisy's gonna leave that island, and it'll just break my heart, but that's what happens, I guess. Unfortunately, you don't have control in New Leaf, and whatever happens kind of just happens, and it sucks sometimes. So yeah, so Marina is our last and final villager for Eternia for now, so there will be no more villager hunts until someone moves off the island, and that's a very sad thing to say, because I think we have a decent amount. After Luca, I will say, everyone else is good, and I think they get along perfectly. There are a few I don't mind getting rid of, like Agnes, Dizzy, Pico, just because I hate her house. And I'm beating a dead horse on that one. Other than that, I mean, Flora and Elise, I do want to keep them. I love Flora so much. Antonio, I'm never gonna get rid of him. Never, ever. And if he ever tries to leave, I'm just gonna hit him with a net till he stays. So that's probably horrible to say, but that's really everything that's been going on. In the next few days, we have Willow's birthday happening on the 26th. And then after her birthday, we're gonna all be celebrating Turkey Day, so I think tomorrow or the day after, well, it will have to be the day after tomorrow because it's Willow's birthday, but when I start recording again, one of my new goals will be to go and get the rest of the Turkey Day ingredients. So the fish, I think, is the only thing I'm missing, because while I was hunting for fish bait, I did stock up on the mussels, or scallops, not scallops, it's a lie. The manila clams, because you need 3 of those, and I have a list here too that I've been using just to make sure I get everything I need. But other than that, that's everything that's been happening in Eternia in the last few days. So if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Any support to the channel, I highly appreciate. If you want to go over and check out my Tumblr, I'm on Tumblr as well, and the link will be in the bio. So before I finish this episode fully in the next few seconds, we're actually just going to quickly run over and just make sure Marina is in fact on her island. So I just want to double check that before it turns out I messed something up and we don't get Marina, and now I have to go let Nook decide. That'd be horrible. Nook's not fun to me, so she is on our island. So thank you so much. Bye.